All right, before we get to the next episode con Jesse Turner, quiero darle las gracias a Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women for supporting and sponsoring and believing in hashtag PBT for so many years. Also want to thank Rody's Country Fried Chicken, Eagle Pass, Texas. Un saludo para Rick y toda la familia Rodríguez en Eagle Pass. Muchas gracias por el apoyo desde Eagle Pass. Papá, asústame one time. También un saludo y muchas gracias al Brotherhood. Joe's Master Service Center in Edinburgh, Texas, serving Edinburgh for the past 50 years. Go visit him in case you need your car checked. And if you need any of that mind and mental relaxation, well, there's only one place to go, the Green Hit. Thank you to them for being our new sponsors right here on hashtag PVT. We're having a great time doing it. So now, let's get right to it. But you know what? Before we do, you need to hit the subscribe button y pégale la little bell. Porque cuando le pegas a la little bell, when we upload a video, you get notified right away.
This is the first time, by the way, in the history of Signal, after 22 years of Signal being together, I had a chance to meet Bronco, right? Mm-hmm. And they said, hey, I'm a very honest guy, man. I told them, hey, I want to record YouTube video content for you guys, for the guys from Bronco. Mm-hmm. I told them I'm gonna take my camera, and I want an all access pass so I can work. I said I'm gonna create a whole video journal of you being in McAllen, Texas. I want an all access pass so I can record. Mm-hmm. The night before Bronco gets here, llega René, which is Lupe's son, and I take him to a restaurant here, to I don't know, I'm not gonna give the name, but sushi, right? We went to go eat sushi, uh-huh. And as we sat down, I started telling him a story, and he freaks out. He freaks out with the story, and then so the next day I tell him, hey, mañana no necesito no all access pass porque voy a trabajar. Le dije, los quiero grabar y los voy a subir les voy a hacer un canal, les voy a hacer un content, ¿verdad?
Contenido.
Sí, contenido. Les voy a hacer un contenido. Son eso que me hablan. They call me like around 5 o'clock. ¿Qué onda, compadre Jesse? ¿Dónde estás? Aquí en la casa. Le dije, ya estoy listo. Le dije, ya tenemos todo listo. Nomás que vente vestido porque vas a cantar con nosotros. Uh-huh. And I'm like, okay. Le dije, ¿a cuál vas a cantar? Me dicen,
que no quede huella, que
no. Era la de El tiempo que duró nuestro amor.
Oh, yeah. That song. Tú hiciste feliz.
Sí, nunca voy a olvidarte.
Está bruta la rola esa.
By Bronco. Uh-huh. If you haven't heard it by them. Yeah. And he goes, ¿vas a cantar esa? He goes, y cuando llegues te tengo una sorpresa. So I get there and he wants me to, and I'm telling his dad the story. Y me dice, a ver, ¿cómo vamos a presentar la segunda canción? A ver, mi Jesse, dime cómo, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm standing before them, and they're super tall, bro. They're like about all your height.
Really?
And I'm super short. I'm like a pony compared to guys from Bronco. Pony with Bronco. So les digo, so here's the story. Le dije, fíjese, Lupe, que en el año 2001, ¿verdad? Cuando empezó Signo, o el año 2000, cuando empezamos nosotros, grabamos nuestro primer disco, donde viene Pero Háblame, la canción de Está Lloviendo, En Dónde Andarás, ¿Cómo Puede Ser? Venían todas, y 7 de esas canciones eran mías. Y una canción era de Ricky Naranjo, del que cantaba el Coco Rayado para Rubén Vela. Uh-huh. Era una de él, y me faltaban 2 canciones. Y dije, bueno, voy a grabar la de Golpes en el Corazón, de Los Tigres del Norte, y la otra va a ser La Regañona del grupo Bronco.
Órale.
And they all stayed looking at me like, ¿a poco? So, bro, 22 years later, after I recorded that song, I never imagined they would be inviting me to their stage to sing this song.
Wow.
Yeah. Who would have thought, bro?
And it was amazing. It's on YouTube. Type in Signal Bronco or Jesse Turner Bronco.
So Felicia, what do you got in there with for Jesse? Any questions?
Yeah, we got a couple of comments first. Yesenia Vasquez, she's like, I love his music and I love the past interviews with him. Brianna Guzman, Jesse, we love you. Araceli Vasquez from Conroe, Texas. Jesse has put my daughter Allie on stage. Allie Vasquez. Then we have some shout outs. Ricky Rodriguez, shout out to Signo from Eagle Pass. Can't wait to see them in our Noches Mexicanas festival.
Saturday we'll be there.
And then Edward J. Hernandez, shout out to Jesse and the guys, always showing us love with estilo. Tell us a story about the bus running over the spike strip getting back to Crystal City.
Holy smoke. What happened there?
He said, tell us the story about the bus running over the spike strip when you were going to Crystal City.
I wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't on the bus, but I think what happened was they had set up the spikes for somebody that was like the cops were trying to chase, and our bus ended up getting it.
Oh, no.
All the tires.
Todas las llantas.
Did they pay for it?
Of course.
Okay,
That's
good.
$4,500, dude.
See?
Something
Oh my
like that.
God, I was going to say.
Damn, I bought tires for the bus. Hijo de
I
su.
know.
Yeah, we ran right over the spot. They were expecting somebody else. They went the bus.
Sales,
Oh,
sales del tire shop bien adolorido del Chiqui Snyder.
Big
cuando-
time.
Let me tell you a different story, one that people don't know. Here's one of Rabbit. Rabbit is el hijo de Rubén Vela. He was driving our bus in Chicago.
Uh-huh.
The guy thought that the bus would go under the bridge. And I was asleep in the bed, and all I heard was paz, paz. Se llevó los two ACs from the top of my roof of the bus.
The overhead
man.
AC.
And then I looked up.
Oh my God.
I looked up, and you could see the sky.
Hijo de su.
Oh my God.
Pinche sunroof bruto.
Wow. Are you sure it wasn't Rock
Hey,
driving the bus?
Bro,
Just kidding, babe. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I like how you get offended real quick.
No, ve, carnal.
There's some type of story there because I saw her like
No, hey, carnal, let me tell you, I've had a few incidents, pero nothing major.
no.
Pero
Thankfully.
pues it doesn't have to be major para que te salga un pinche desmadre en el mero Chiqui
This-
Snyder con
bro,
un bus, carnal.
This happened in Chicago.
Oh my
Se los llevó the ACs, güey. Un saludo para Rabbit. ¿Qué onda, Rabbit? Saluditos, carnal. No me has hablado.
Oh, no ma. And you know what? No, it couldn't have happened to anybody else but Rabbit, right?
Right.
I mean, that's a perfect guy to turn your bus into a sunroof and shit. Convertible, right? Y llegó Jesse al show. Oye, estos vatos son chingones, tienen convertible bus. Carnal, guacha la onda, qué bárbaro.
Hey, here's a funny part. It gets better. On our way back home, it's hurricane season. So we had to stop at a Walmart. And we had to get a ladder. We had to buy a ladder, and we had to buy a lona, and we just had to park because all the water was coming into the bus.
my gosh.
Estábamos con cubetas en el centro del hallway and in my room. Estaba dripping, bro. Estábamos en friega. We had to wait for it to stop raining.
Bro,
Oh
we
my
could have a
gosh,
whole
that's
show on just
terrible.
bus stories, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Hijo
sure.
de su, carnal. I had hair before I bought my bus.
Now it's
And now look at me. I'm down to one little strip, man. And it's only halfway.
I know.
It only goes halfway.
A bus will do that to you.
Yeah, dude.
You know
So-
that was my. You know when people ask me, "Hey, what are your dreams, man?" You know, people always ask me that interviews. Oye, ¿y qué es lo que le falta a Signo? ¿Y qué son los sueños? ¿Qué eran los sueños tuyos como niño? You know what mine was? I'm probably sure it was the same one as you. You just wanted to be in a bus. I would go see La Tropa F when they had their two tour buses. David y Garza.
I know, bro.
When they would have when David y Garza had the two trailers on their bus,
know, bro.
and I would just sit in between, and I just liked hearing the motors.
Yeah.
And I said, one day I'm gonna have a bus. One day I'm gonna have a bus. And when I was little, my mom would buy me the Greyhound bus, the ones that they would sell at the station, and I would paint it all white, and I would write my name on it. And all I ever wanted was a bus, and all I ever wanted to do was play in front of 300 people, not thousands, just 300 people, because I didn't know anything about like playing in huge places. I just wanted to play in campañas de la iglesia.
Yeah.
Estos festivales, they were huge, and my dream was to be in front and but on the drums, not on the accordion.
Yeah.
On the drums.
Wow.
On the first video interview that I did with Jesse, you can go to our channel, our YouTube channel, hit the playlist, and go down to see Jesse Turner. And that interview is like, I think it's one of the most complete documentations of your story that's out there, bro.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, I mean, I honestly think when I listen to it, I mean, everything. I mean, and we put video along with it where Jesse's playing drums with los hermanos
Pesina. Which, by the way, the last time he just recently passed away, el abuelito de Jacob. So
Yeah, we have a picture of that. Jorge Pesina Sr. And nuestro pésame para toda la familia Pesina también de parte de
such a beautiful
nosotros.
person, such a beautiful life. Such a beautiful person and such a beautiful life. And I mean, bien agradecido con toda la familia Pesina. You know, my son was inspired by all the Pesinas, It's just this, el mundo da vueltas, carnal. Y la vida no es para siempre.
Yeah.
That's why we got to take every day and just live the best to our ability and live with happiness and with no hatred, no greed.
Be nice.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much.
Yeah, man. You use this tool that God gave you, which is called the smile, and use and do everything with love.
Yeah.
And I promise you, when you start doing that, good things will happen to you, man. It's I think that a couple of years ago, I was in a dark place. After my son's accident, for like 3-4 months, I was in a dark place.
I could imagine.
You know, I hated going out. I hated going anywhere.